We're good. Sorry, it like took me a little bit to figure out what was going on with this damn camera. What's up, everybody? If you're watching this in future time, hey, my name is Naja, and this is a Tribe Tea segment. That's basically when you guys send me in your stories. We give advice, we give tough love, all that jazz. So if you guys want to get started, all you have to do is skip 5 minutes ahead, and it should be starting. What's up, everybody in the chat? Oh, that's another thing. If you guys want to see what other people are saying, just click the chat replay button and you should see it. So now I'm just gonna fix this because there we go. So I'm like, you could see my little background. You could see the facade of my background. What is up, everybody? I hope you're having an awesome Wednesday. I know that I am. I'm starving as hell, but I'm gonna go and get some curry when this is over. Just doing a little bit of self-discipline right now. What is up? Here, let me turn my brightness up a little bit so that I could see you guys' comments. Sorry if it just skipped. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and try to find an email. How are you guys doing today? Like, what do you guys want to talk about until we get everything settled? What kind of curry? Some tofu curry with red peppers and onions. I'm very excited about that because I'm so hungry. Stop making me think about food. Stop it. Will you get vegan curry? Yeah, for sure, dude. For sure. What is my damn password? I don't even remember. Oh, okay, there it goes. I'm like, what the hell? Sometimes it like signs me out of my Google account. And then I'm just sitting here like, dirt. Like, I don't know. Everybody's talking about they hungry. When is the next podcast with Daniel? It's most likely going to end up going up tonight. Because it's all edited and everything. It just needs to be uploaded. This school Wi-Fi sucks. Well, you need to pay attention in class, okay? And stop being bad. And you could rewatch this later. You need to be a good noodle. And stop watching me in class. Someone said they eating some damn onion rings. I don't like onion rings. I like Funyuns, though. Back when I used to eat junk food all the time. I used to love Funyuns. Especially, like, the hot Funyuns. Oh, my God. Like, I was thinking of making, like, the, what's it called? Like a vegan version of that corn on the cob with the hot Cheetos and the because I was Googling around and I found vegan mayo and I found vegan mustard and stuff, and then I found vegan hot Cheetos. So that's why I was like, oh my God, I can make the hot Cheeto corn on the cob, and that shit would be so good, and it would be vegan. But like a misconception that a lot of people have about veganism is that like you lose a lot of weight. I even had one girl comment and said that she looked like she came straight out of a camp when she got done being vegan. And I've heard of people gaining weight on veganism because like it's still junk food at the end of the day. It's still a lot of like salts and sugars. Like you could still gain weight. So that's not something I would do a lot, but I would definitely want to try that because I love hot fries like so much, like so much. Well, I have our first story already ready, and we have 1 minute. Somebody said you're vegan. Yeah, I've been vegan for maybe like a few weeks. Like, it's nothing crazy. Like, I don't think I'm better than anybody. I don't have any vegan superpowers yet. I just did it to mainly just like do like a cleanse type of thing. But, you know, I don't know. And then I just, like, I do this thing like once every maybe like 4 years where like I really look into the food industry, and then I get disgusted, and then I watch documentaries, and then like, it's just, yeah, I'm going through one of those things right now where I'm just not eating meat or dairy products or anything like that. But that's only when it comes to my diet. Like, I'll still buy certain products or things like that, but it's kind of rare nowadays that products do test on animals. But it's just mainly just my diet. But anyways, it is officially 2 p.m. and we are about to get started. And the first story that we have here is called We Have the Birthday. We have the birthday. We have the same birthday. Also, the T. Girl, well, if me and you have the same birthday, I hope that you made some decisions that I would have made in your situation. Just saying, like, just saying, I'm hoping that you're a smart cookie in this story. What's up to everybody that just joined, by the way? What's up, everybody? We're about to start our story. Let me know when you guys are ready, because I'm ready to get started. This one is very short. I'm trying to bust out a whole bunch of stories, okay? Y'all ready? Okay, y'all are ready. I'm about to just put my water bottle right here. Okay. So, it says, hey girl, I love your videos and I will watch them for hours. Well, thank you, sis. I appreciate you, because I'm low-key boring. You guys bring all the spice to this channel. But thanks, sis. I love your humor in various situations and how direct you are, but makes sense. I communicate in a similar way. We have the same birthday. Getting into the story, I had a friend for 9 years. We were co-workers and he was my best friend. We never said we liked each other because he was always in a relationship at the time, and I would never cross that. Also, I had a hard time expressing feelings. After some time, he and his girlfriend broke up. I still didn't say anything out of respect. Then finally, after time had passed, I told him. Then we started dating. A month into dating, he applied for the manager position at our job and got the job. We were keeping it a secret in the beginning because we didn't want everyone knowing our business. I thought we would disclose it when he got the job, but he didn't want to, so I got another job. My dumbass stayed with him. 5 months later, he broke up with me. He's no longer in my life, and he slept with a good friend that also worked there. It was a good lesson in not letting a man call the shots, and there's a reason why it doesn't seem like you should be doing something. I no longer have him in my life. Ladies, stay strong. Okay, sis, look. I feel like we do have the same birthday, because honestly, you just like overanalyze such a simple ass situation. Like, this was such a simple, like, I do the same shit. Like, it's not even funny. Like, something so simple will be going on and I will overanalyze it and think it's a major problem when it's really not. Like, this really isn't like a major problem. Like, this sounds like a normal dating experience that young people have. You know, you think that you're gonna work out, you try to date, it doesn't work, you leave and you move on. Like, it's not really that much of like a radical life lesson to be learned. Like, everybody goes through it. It's just a part of life. Like, some people work out, some people don't. Like, but you can't overanalyze shit, because I do the same thing. Like, I be overanalyzing something so insignificant. Like, you really should not waste your brain capacity on that. Like, girl, you are fine. Like, it's whatever. So let me see, do you guys have anything to say about that story? Because your girl Lucy sent in another one and I am ready to read it. It's called Smoke and Chill Goes Left. You guys know we got like our repeat tribe offenders up in the tribe T's that be going hard, okay? And Lucy is one of them. So all right, it seems like a lot of you guys don't have anything to contribute to the last one, so I'm just gonna read Lucy's story, and it's called Smoke and Chill Goes Left. Okay. Hey Naja, I love your channel, and since the tribe tea needs some more spice, I've decided to send in another one of my experiences. Call me Lucy again, please. This happened a few years back, and at the time I felt so much cringe, but now I just laugh. I was living on my own at this time in a pretty big house and working full time. I love to party though, and very rarely spend a real night at home alone. On this particular night, I was planning on just chilling out on my own with some wine and a blunt or two. However, for some reason, I got a wild hair up. Oh, what? I've never heard this expression before. Demonetized. She said, I got a wild hair up my demonetized, but I've never heard that expression before in my life, and I could just hear like a older person saying this in my head. Like, I've never heard this expression before, but hey. But she said she wanted to go find some company to smoke and chill with. It's kind of late, and either my friends were working third shift or were the friends that didn't smoke. Guess I was just bored of getting lifted alone, so I got on Instagram to see if any of my past acquaintances would be down to hang. I also hit up Casper, my fuck buddy at the time, as a default. Girl, like, you literally are hitting people up saying, do you want to smoke with me? Girl, you are coming off very desperate for some company. But hey, I don't know. So she says, Casper was on that BS since he had went ghost on me a few days earlier, so my next option was Zane. It had been a few years since I had hung out with Zane. We went to school together, but I had always known him as a very nice and funny person, and he was down to smoke and watch movies. Boy, would I regret inviting him over. Why would you invite somebody over to your house? When was it? You said it's been a few years since you hung out with him and you went to school with him. I would never invite no boy over to my house that I haven't seen since fucking high school. I wouldn't invite no girl I haven't seen since high school to my house, like, to smoke at that too. Like, I don't know, girl. I don't know, girl. But hey, you did say you were young and dumb. But anyway, so Zane gets to my place and we go up to my room. Nothing crazy or anything. I sat on my neatly made bed with my shoes still on to pack a bowl. I put in a scary movie for... Wait, I sat in my neatly made bed with my shoes on. Why do you got shoes on in the bedroom? Why am I, like, dissecting this? Like, I'm sorry. So, she packed a bowl. I put in a scary movie for us, and we started chatting and smoking. I guess Zane was really a smoker because we didn't even finish the first movie or the first bowl before this dude passed out on my bed snoring. I was like, what the hell? Oh, and keep in mind, I was totally honest with Casper about Zane being there and was texting Casper even though he was too busy that night. Girl, why are you reporting back to a dude that ghosted you? Like, exactly, Adrian, like, my brain is on 100,000 right now. I'm just doing the most, dissecting these, but I'm just like, girl, why are you reporting back to the dude that ghosted you about some other boy you got at your house? Like, that is not your boyfriend. And I know this is an old story, but I'm just saying, like, Someone said my baby hair needs its own channel. Stop distracting me. Okay, so I really didn't see Casper as serious relationship material, but he was an awesome fuck buddy though. Anyway, I finished the movie in the bowl by myself, and this dude Zane is just snoring his damn life away on the foot of my bed. I pack another bowl and put in another movie. Then the munchies started to hit, and shit started to get real. I sat for a minute debating on if I should wake Zane's high ass up or just go on a food run real quick. My better judgment kicked in and decided that to tap him on the shoulder because I didn't want to come back robbed. I tapped... Rule of thumb, okay, if you're scared that somebody's gonna rob you, they probably shouldn't be in your house. Like, just saying. I tapped his arm and this dude Zane growled and swatted at me. I got freaked out and sat another minute trying to figure out how to get Zane out. Then I hear the front screen door opening and closing. I'm like, what the hell? And look down and it's freaking Casper at my door. What in the hell is going on? At the time, I was like, thank God, because now he can just throw Zane out and take me for food since I'm stoned and don't really feel like driving. But I didn't want any drama, so when I opened the door, I stopped Casper from just rushing into my house like he tried to. Casper was on that BS once again, accusing me of smashing Zane, blah, blah, blah. Casper runs upstairs and wakes Zane up. Zane comes downstairs looking confused, and I was like, yeah, dude, you gotta go. I'm about to go get some food. I know, that's right. I would have been like, sir, you need to go. Like, why are you still here? Like, I locked up my house and started walking to Casper's car, and Zane starts following me and tried to get into Casper's car. Wait, like, did he know that you meant, like, hey, it's time to disperse? What the fuck? That is so awkward. Oh my God. So he didn't. She locked up the house. Casper didn't lock up the house. She locked up her house, and then her and Casper were about to go and get something to eat, and Zane decided to just hop in the whip like it was an invitation or something. So Casper's like, dude, that's my car. Just look back at him, and he was still trying to open the driver's door. then comes to the passenger side where I was standing and says, "You're coming with me," and grabs me by the arm to the middle of the street. Okay, look, at this point, my side dudes is gonna have to start fighting. Like, y'all gonna have to start fighting because, look, this man already done swatted at me. He grabbing me into the street. Like, you need to beat his ass, Casper. You over here tripping, trying to act like I'm your girlfriend. Well, act like it. Like, beat him up. Like, beat him up. Like, someone said, is Zane okay? Obviously not. Zane is not okay. Like, so Zane is dragging me and I'm trying to calm him down. Meanwhile, here comes Casper and he's pissed. So these dudes are doing that weird thing that men do before that fight in the middle of my Caucasian neighborhood at 2 a.m. with me in the middle. After a minute, I was like, fuck it, I'm not about to get hit, and got my ass out the way and got in Casper's car. They still doing that sizing up tango. I know exactly what you're talking about. They just sizing each other up. But nobody has swung yet. I'm watching with my head out the window. Zane swings on Casper and misses a few times. Can we just like stop for a second and think, like, what is the reason that y'all are fighting? Like, what, like, why are y'all so angry at each other? Like, what happened? Like, I get why Casper would be annoyed. And then he grabbed you, so that would have been like, okay, no, like, you're not about to put your hands on her, and y'all could have did. But like, honestly, like, where did the anger come from? Like, why is Zane trying to fight? Like, at first I was like, maybe Zane is confused. But no, like, they're fighting, bitch. Like, they're fighting. Like, this is very ghetto. Like, that's why I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. Finally, Casper gets in the car. I'm just ready to get the fuck away from the spot. Casper says he really didn't want to fight Zane because he was zooted. And to be honest, to this day, I still don't know if he was on some other drug before he came over. The whole ride to get food and getting chastised by Casper, I'm thinking in my head, he must have caught some feelings because he was not my man. He gives me a sob story about mental health. He had just gotten fired for stealing a sex toy. The correlation, like, what is going on here? So then I was like, am I in a relationship with you now? Because I'm confused. The next day, Zane sobered up and asked if Casper was my stepdad, which I said yes because of embarrassment, and Casper was old enough to be my stepdad. Still wasn't claiming that man as my boyfriend. Girl, you are a hot ass mess. Then I blocked Zane. I'll end this story here, but if you want to hear more about the shit show that was me and Casper's relationship, let me know. Girl, that you and Casper's relationship was a situationship. You were not trying to claim him. He was not trying to claim you. Like, it was just, I don't even know. I want to see what you guys have to say in the comments. Someone said it's a whole mess. Somebody said, what kind of sex toy? I don't fucking know, but he got fired for stealing it, apparently. Like, it was such an odd detail, but I'm just like, okay. Someone said people will call anything a relationship. I know that's right. If I was you, I know that story was past tense, but if I was you, I would have just told him straight up instead of being manipulative and trying to get the benefits out of Casper. Like, I would have told him straight up, like, yo, you're not my man. Like, I don't know what you thought. Don't know what you thought. Someone said, honestly, she caused that whole situation. She kind of did, but then again, Casper could have not just shown up at an... Okay, look, I'm glad Casper showed up because I don't know what Zane would have been capable of doing because he's off and you don't know him and he is a stranger. But she did make a poor decision by just inviting some random dude from, like, school to come over to your apartment at night by yourself. Like, nobody knows that he's there. Like, oh, well, she did tell Casper that he was there, so I guess she did do, like, a little safety net. But it's like, that's not your man, but you're getting all the perks of him being your man. Like, she was playing the game. I see you, boo. I see what you were doing. Some of y'all are saying that they all need Jesus. I agree. Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Krishna, all of them need to come forward and put the Holy Spirit and everyone involved in the story. Why all these people just hanging out with trash? I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. Someone said, why tell Casper? In my opinion, I feel like she told him for her own safety. Because, I mean, shit, she was right. He ended up pulling up. Right, Adrian, these spirits. These spirits. Someone said, I'm still dead. He growled at her. Right. Like, what the fuck? That is so weird. Like, what the hell? I will say, though, like, whenever I try to wake up Daniel when he's, like, dead asleep, Like, he will have like whole conversations with me and not remember it, and he is just not a nice person. Like, he's not a nice person when he is like tired. Like, I'll try to say, if he'll fall asleep like on the couch and I'm about to migrate, like, I'll be like, hey, oh my god, okay, short story time, short little funny story time. So when me and Daniel were first like talking, this is when I first realized that he was like a demon, when like, you know, he woke up when somebody woke him up too early or whatever. And like, he came over to my apartment and he took a nap in my bed, right? And I was like, okay, it's time for you to go. Like, I was kicking him out. I'm like, you need to go. Like, I want my space, right? So I'm going in my room and I'm shaking him and I'm like, bro, get up. I'm not going to repeat what he said, but I went into my bathroom and got the mop bucket and I filled it up with water, and then I came back in the room and I dumped the bucket on him, and I was like, bro, like, don't talk crazy to me like that in my house. And he was like, woke up, he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, I don't know what's going on, blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, don't talk to me like that. Like, but like, now, like, it's the same thing. Like, if I try to wake him up and he's like dead ass sleep, he'll just be like, bruh, I quit my job, I don't give a fuck. Or like, I don't give a fuck, I'm about to stay asleep. Or leave me the fuck alone. And I'll be like, bruh. And then when I do wake him up, I'm like, you're such an asshole. Like, why were you talking to me like that? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about, I didn't say anything. But yeah, he got them sleep demons, bruh. So that's why when she said like he woke up and like swatted at her and was growling, I was like, oh my god, he got an even worse demon than that. And shout out for the donation, I do appreciate them. You guys don't have to send me donations, but they are appreciated. But yeah, somebody said, what in the drown Foxy Brown is happening? I don't know, but I don't know. Somebody said that I had to change my sheets. I did have to change my sheets, but I just did not care. Like, I didn't care. My first apartment, I rented a washer and dryer. I was Gucci. Like, dude, I definitely just, he had to swim. I remember I kicked him and his brother out. That was such a stupid ass time. But enough about me. This is about you guys. Somebody said they be punching the walls when they sleep. I'm dead. This next story is called Come Get Your Boba Tea Here. Okay. And this has pictures. So I'm looking at this pictures. Already, girl, I don't know if this man you sent me a picture of is gonna be like a romantic interest. I really hope not, because y'all be sending me these ugly ass, these ugly ass, like, my god, girl, why, bitch, I cannot. Oh shit, I think I read this one already, because I'm like, I've seen this one before. Okay, yeah, I did read that one already. Okay, false alarm, sorry. This one is called The Shittiest Party I've Ever Been To. Y'all need to stop sending me pictures of y'all men, because I don't know what it is. And like, even when y'all send me pictures of y'allselves and y'all happen to be men and you're part of the tribe, like, y'all actually be looking put together and y'all be looking cute. And then when you send me the picture of the man y'all be talking to, I'm like, what is going on? Like, what are y'all seeing? Like, I don't... Girl, we're about to move on. This one is called The Shittiest Party I've Been To. And your picture, you look like a little boy. But you talking about you're 19, your picture look like a little boy. Let me know when y'all are ready. Damn, I guess the tribe, we just be attracting all types of goofies, I guess. God damn. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Hey Naja, you can call me Kai. I'm a Taurus and I'm 19, but I'm 16 when the story took place, and I'm just gonna tell you all the debauchery that went down this fateful April night. What in the what pad? Let me introduce you to the characters. There aren't many. Okay, Jarena, Kyra, Haley, Eduardo, Chelsea, Andrea. Those are a lot of characters. You said that there aren't going to be many. Those are a lot of characters. Not a lot of characters is like you and then maybe like two or three people. Like, the debauchery is in this character list, okay? I don't know. I'm going to still read it because your story isn't like colossally long, but Those are a lot of characters, okay? So, we all went to my friend Jarina's birthday dinner. More people came, but the ones listed above are the ones that went party hopping with us. Keep in mind, Jarina didn't tell me we were party hopping. I was surprised to see Andrea there because she was kind of nerdy, but granted, so am I. After we finish our dinner, Jarina tells me that we're going party hopping, and I was down. But you just said, okay, now look, sis. Look, hi. I didn't mean to call you sis. I'm sorry. Look, hi. I mean, shit, everybody is sis. Sis is gender neutral. Look. I don't know about you already because you already started off lying. I feel like you already trying to cover your tracks. I feel like you did something at this party because what happened to, keep in mind, Jarina didn't tell me we were party hopping to, after we finished dinner, Jarina tells me we're going party hopping. That sounds like somebody told you what was going on. It sounds like you were well informed of the plans, but I digress. Anyway, I was down, but I didn't have an outfit. So we went to the mall for a quick shopping trip. I love doing shit like that. That's like my favorite thing to do with my friends. It's like when we're about to go out, you just go shopping real quick and like get you a little outfit. Like that's like my whole vibe. Like sometimes I like getting an outfit and then just getting dressed up and then not going anywhere. Like it's a whole vibe. Anyway, so after we finished, we decided to go to our first party. Eduardo is our designated driver. No, a DA. Oh, okay. So we all piled into his big ass truck. Why'd you call it a DA? Designated what? What does that stand for? I thought it was a DD, designated driver. A designated what? Sis is gender neutral. Y'all shut up. Like, I call everybody sis. I don't care. Like, sis, dude, bro, all those are gender neutral. I don't know what a DA is. I was just asking. I don't know what a DA is. I think they meant to say designated driver, but they piled up into the big ass truck and get lit. We were hotboxing the truck while he drove, and I was taking shots with Andrea. And since we're both new to this partying thing, I'm a smoker, not a drinker, we were both already tipsy. We pull up to the first party, but we left quickly because it was all dudes, and they were charging $20 to get in. I'll be damned if I'm paying anybody to get into somebody's house. Somebody said a designated ambulance. Y'all go to jail. You said designated ambulance, blood. Designated apricot. Okay, so to get in, so we dip and we go to another party. But this one was in the hood, real ratchet shit. Andrea is white and I'm black, but I'm a suburbs baby, so not gonna lie, I was pretty scared. But after a few shots and me playing beer pong, I began to lighten up and became more chatty. And Andrea was in the corner with her red Solo cup looking like a wallflower. What in the what pad? So after a while, I'm smoking on the couch and my phone is ringing and it's Kyra. She tells me I need to get to the upstairs bathroom immediately. I go up and dear Lord, there was shit everywhere on the toilet, on the floor, on the walls, and in the sink. And then there was Kyra and Haley trying to clean it up while Andrea sat in the corner sobbing. Look, if these are your homegirls, okay, this is something I would have took with me to the grave. I would not have told anybody this story. Because this is like, I just envisioned that whole scene in my head, just like a girl crying, her friends trying to help, and this girl knowing that, like, this is something that people are going to remember for the rest of their life. Like, and I don't know. I just feel like this is something that I would have kept to myself. Like, this is like kind of on the same level of like certain shit that like I've seen in my partying days that I haven't made Storytime videos about, because I feel like even if you know who the girl is or the guy is or not, like, I just feel like it kind of be crossing the line of either it being too personal or it being not my story. And this is not your story. This is you walking in on somebody's most embarrassing moment of their fucking life, okay? But hopefully you're gonna be a hero in this story. Oh my god, I'm so freaking hungry. Hopefully you're gonna be a hero in this story, so I'm gonna keep reading. So, I'm guessing she got food poisoning at the restaurant we ate at, and with her being drunk, it probably wasn't a good combo. I gave her my jacket, and we're trying to clean it up, and we hear a banging at the bathroom door, and it's the owner of the house, basically asking why we're taking so long. So I wrap Andrea up in my jacket, and we all book it out of the house. We all made it back to Eduardo's truck, but he didn't want her shitty booty ass on his truck, so he made her sit in the back of the truck. Look, I'm not gonna lie, but honestly, that's what I was thinking y'all should do. Because, you know, the adult me is like, girl, like, that's somebody's house. Like, you can't just leave it without trying to clean it. But honestly, fight or flight kicks in. I'm about to get my homegirl out of this situation. I don't give a fuck about you or your house. Like, my homegirl comes first. Peace, deuces, you're a mess to clean up. We need to get her the fuck home. We need to get her in a shower. We need to get her some medicine. Like, I would have done the same thing. I honestly would have just left. Like, I'm not going to lie. Y'all called the designated ambulance. You got picked up. Like, it is what it is. So, the entire ride to Jarina's house was in silence. No one said shit because we ain't know what to say, really. We stopped at Whataburger to get some food. How do y'all have an appetite? And then if I was old girl with the shitty booty, I would have been like, y'all need to drop me off and then y'all could get some food. Y'all got me fucked up. Like, what? Y'all went and got food after this girl just vomited and shitted everywhere, and you just got her in the back of a trunk with a blanket with doo-doo and vomit all over her, and y'all were like, you know what? I'm about to go get some Whataburger. How the fuck are y'all eating? Oh my God. That's disgusting. Keep in mind, Andrea's in the back, and we took the highway with her in the back of the truck. What is wrong with y'all? When we get to Jarina's house, Andrea went upstairs to go take a shower, and we threw away her dress, and we had a sleepover. We slept in Jarina's mom's king-size bed. Jarina made Andrea sleep on the floor. Really? That's fucked up. I mean, homegirl took a shower. She got to change her clothes. Like, why you got her sleeping on the floor? Jarina ain't shit. She ain't shit for that. And now I'm going to start my sophomore year of college, and Andrea blocked us on all social media after that night. I would have blocked y'all too, honestly. I definitely would have blocked y'all too because, for one, at first I was like, yes, kudos for y'all for getting her the fuck up out that situation, but y'all made her sit in the back of the truck while y'all sped on the highway. Y'all went and got food while she's sitting in the back of the truck soil. Then, when you fucking let her take a shower and change her clothes, then you made her sleep on the floor. Like, I would have blocked y'all too. Honestly, I would have blocked y'all. If I was in that situation, bruh, honestly, I would have just took Andrea with me, and y'all could have just stayed at the party. Like, honestly, I would have just rescued her from the fucking bathroom, and we would have just went to my house, and that would have been that, because I just feel so bad. Like, I'm just thinking if I was in that situation, like, if I were her, like, it's just so embarrassing and so fucked up, you know. But what do you guys have to say? I want to hear you guys' comments about the story. Someone said, what did she eat, though? It doesn't matter. She obviously had food poisoning. Someone said, I wouldn't even have stayed the night. Right. I would have been like, drop me off at home. Someone said that girl could have possibly had IBS. I'm pretty sure if she had IBS, they probably would have known that. But I'm just saying that's also another thing, too, of what could have happened. Why didn't she just go home? Well, obviously, she had the designated ambulance, and the designated ambulance was not trying to drive her home. That's why I'm like, I would have blocked y'all, too. I would have blocked y'all, like, as friends, y'all could have handled the situation better. I do agree. These are horrible friends. First, y'all didn't explain the cleanup. Then, y'all didn't take care of the explosive booty girl. Right. Like, someone said they did her dirty. Literally, at least give the girl an air mattress. Right. That's why I'm like, y'all got her sleeping on the floor. Like, she took a shower. Like, y'all really think she's still dirty? Like, come on now. That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. Someone says, I got IBS and I don't broadcast my doo-doo like that, so they probably didn't know. Well, I know somebody with IBS and in my family, and that's all that they fucking talk about. So I guess I'm just being ignorant because they have IBS, but they have Crohn's disease. But, like, maybe I'm just ignorant because I don't know other people with it. But usually, like, people with IBS, they don't throw up, do they? I thought that they just do stuff in the back, like, you know, they gotta go number 2 sometimes, well, a lot of times, like their stomach be hurting. I didn't know like you could throw up from IBS, because this girl threw up and she went to the bathroom, which sounds like food poisoning to me, but I don't know. I'm not an expert on it. Talking about in the back, I know, like, I don't know. Someone said they be sending these stories knowing they wrong as hell, thinking she gonna agree with them. Look, I'm just saying, like, man, I wouldn't get down like that. Like, I just feel bad. Like, I can't help it. I always like put myself in people's shoes mentally, and like just imagining the feeling. Like, yeah, and she was drunk too. So I don't know. But I'm just gonna move on to the next story. We have 30 minutes left, and I'm trying to get some grounds here. Oh, there's 10 attachments. You got 10 pictures. You got videos. Like, what is going on? You got a video. I'm kind of scared to click on this video. I'm gonna read the story. Let me know when you guys are ready. It's called "He is Clearly a Fuckboy, but Should I Apologize?" Before I even read the story, probably not. Probably not. What month are we on, you said? We are in July. Still in July. But all right, let's get started. So, hey Nadja, I appreciate it if I stayed anonymous. I've been a subscriber since your very first Storytime movie with your terrible roommate. Well, damn, you have been here for a minute. You've been here through all the bad wigs, all the bad edits. You're a real one. So I never thought I would ever have a tribe tea to send because my life is pretty uneventful, but this happened over spring break and I thought, why not? Anyway, I'm 22 years old and I'm from Houston. I had been talking to this boy, Matt, from Georgia for a little bit over a month and met him via social media. He was 27, so I was happy to finally be talking to someone a lot more mature than these college boys that aren't serious about anything. Admittedly, we weren't anything too serious. We began to talk FaceTime every day, and I was actually starting to really like him. He has been telling me, even before we started talking, that he was coming to Houston for spring break. Usually people go to Miami or the beach, so although I was happy I'd get to meet him, I was also confused on why Houston. Maybe he just wanted to see you. I don't know. But that is a good point. Somebody just said, this age doesn't mean anything. There are 50-year-old fuckboys out there, okay? Like, just saying. He assured me he had just never been and was going with friends. So fast forward to spring break, he flies in on a Monday and we plan to meet on Tuesday. On Monday, he messaged me when he landed and I asked him how many friends came with him. He kind of ignored me when I asked the first time, but after I asked again, he told me there was one so far and that 2 were coming later. I assumed he meant later that Monday because his trip was going to be short. He also texted me that if it's just us 2, that would be awkward, whatever that meant. Girl, did y'all, like, what did you think that y'all were? Like, is this a talking stage right now? Like, what did y'all think? What did you think was going on? But now, believe me, Houston is lit, but it's honestly not that poppin' on a Tuesday anywhere. So I gave him fair warning because I'm sure his expectations were high. Tuesday rolls around and he kept texting me things throughout the day, saying things like, my friend wants to know what to wear, my friend wants to turn up, my friend wants cheap liquor. I was getting anxious because his friends were seeming real demanding, so I texted back, tell him to pregame to the cheap liquor text. When I said him, he corrected me to say she's a girl. He tried you, bitch. He just tried the fuck out of you. He just tried the fuck out of you, but at the same time, y'all are not in a relationship. Y'all are not a couple. But he would have been blocked. Right, like, he would have been blocked. I would have just blocked him. The second he would have said girl, and I knew that my intentions were to eventually be, like, in a relationship, the second he brings up a girl, I'm like, okay, honestly, you're playing the field right now. This isn't what I'm looking for, so let me just excuse myself from this situation. It don't matter if that's your friend, your sister, whatever, because you could have just flat out said that, you know, I'm bringing my homegirl, bringing my, but no, like, you want to be sneaky? Yeah, blocked. Bye. Again, I didn't think much of it after he mentioned it because why would I? Since he previously told me there would be 4 deep, including him, mind you, he led me to believe they were boys. I decided to bring a couple of my girlfriends. Even though there are 4 of my girlfriends that came along with me, I'm only going to name one of them because she is very significant to what happens next. So Summer is one of my friends that rode with me to his Airbnb, and she has been my best friend since basically birth. Our moms had been friends since high school. We got a little lost getting to his room because he was very vague about the directions. Once Summer, my other girlfriend, and I knocked on the door, Matt's friend, the girl, opens the door. We greet her, and she tells us Matt went to go find y'all since we were lost. To my surprise, the Airbnb was a studio apartment with no rooms and only one bed. Girl, these flags. This is red flag number 2 at this point. Red flag number 1 was how he was lying about the girl. Red flag number 2 is where him and the girl and the bunch of other people are about to be sleeping only have one bed. And if you're saying that he led you to believe that all of them were men, makes me believe the other people that are flying in are all women. And it's just about to be him, and you just invited even more bitches. And now there's just about to be a big orgy in his brain in this Airbnb, but the one king size bed. Like, girl, you need to run before you get to red flag number 3. Like, blocked. Like, he is literally trying to be Hugh Hefner right now. Like, oh my god. I literally turned the corner to look for another room, a blow-up mattress, or at least a sleeping bag. No, bitch. There's only one bed, a closet, and a bathroom. There were no boys there, no other friends, period. I look at Summer, who I knew was getting ready to get on his ass. She pointed at the bed and was like, what the fuck is this? So Summer, my friend, and I started asking the girl questions. I'm a Virgo. I don't beat around the bush, so I just asked the girl point blank, are y'all together? She said not at all. Summer followed through with, are you sure? And the girl told us, no, girl, not at all. The most we have ever been was friends with benefits. Okay, well, look. Sis, honestly, that's something that you tell somebody, sis, and just be like, look, I'm not with him, but we definitely have smashed. Like, come on now. Like, sis, like, don't play dumb. Like, be a smart hoe. Like, be a smart guy. Like, there's nothing wrong with owning up to your shit, girl. Like, but don't do that play funny shit. Like, what are you doing? But anyway, she said that so nonchalantly as though she didn't drop a bomb on us and just confirmed the worst of the worst. Y'all friends with benefits and y'all only got one bed? For all I know, y'all just smashed last night, or bitch, an hour before we came through. I also found out through a series of questioning her that no one else was coming on the trip to begin with. All along, it was just going to be them two. And they came for spring break because he was taking her to a Rockets game, meaning he also paid for her ticket. About 5 minutes of us talking, the girl questions. Matt comes back into the studio, gives me a hug, and greets me. I play dumb just to see if he'll lie to me and ask him about his 2 other friends that were coming. I told him he told me that they conveniently didn't have money, and that's why he mentioned the awkwardness comment earlier. I'm assuming insinuating because she was a girl. This boy must have really thought I was stupid or something. I know I probably should have left at this point. Yes, sis. You should have left. You shouldn't even have went there. Honestly, you shouldn't even have went there. Talking about I should have left at this point. Girl, you should have left a few points ago. Right, Diego part 1,000,005. Like, what is going on? I really didn't want to be a bitch or act like I thought I was taking him seriously, because clearly he wasn't taking me seriously and we were just talking. I guess I kind of had that messiah complex as well, like you described previously, and I felt obligated to take them out. I knew they had cleared their schedule and came all the way out here looking forward to this, so I felt really bad. Girl, they did not clear their schedule for you. You didn't owe them shit. I don't know what you're talking about that I was talking about, because that's not what a messiah complex is. Like, they were about to come here regardless without you. Like, they were about to come here regardless and do their own thing, whether you would have been there or not. He was going to take the girl to a Rockets game. Like, you don't owe them shit. Like, you do not owe them shit. Somebody says she's being a nice side piece. That's the crazy thing, too. Nobody's even a side piece because nobody's in a relationship in this whole little triangle. Like, girl, you need to go. You just need to go. You did not owe him shit. You didn't owe him no tour of Houston. Like, you didn't owe her shit. They're manipulating you, girl. Well, he's trying to manipulate you. At least the girl that's staying in the Airbnb with him is being straight up, even though she's doing it very, like, tic-tacky or whatever. But, girl, Summer, on the other hand, knew I felt really stupid and then I didn't want to say anything, so she was steady throwing shots at this dude all night with no filter. I know that's right. I would have been Summer. Like, I would have been like, bro, you got my girl fucked up. But honestly, I don't know if I would have been Summer because, yeah, Summer may have thugged it out and was throwing shots, but I would have been that friend where it's like, sis, look, I am not about to have you going out looking stupid like this. Like, bitch, no. Like, we're leaving. He can do whatever he wants to do by himself. Like, the fuck? She is a Scorpio, by the way, and she's tiny as fuck, but she be the main one trying to fight. I can't even tell you all she did just while we were in the room, but let's just say I had to elbow her a couple times to get her to calm down. She kept calling the girl his girlfriend, which he was starting to get annoyed of after the 7th time she passively mentioned it. He then tried to explain that the girl was his best friend's sister and there's nothing going on with us, but he had absolutely no clue his friends with benefit had already spilled the tea. We went to a couple of bars that night. All of them were dead as hell like I predicted. However, the first bar we went to, his friend, the girl, got 6 shots, and we basically ended up having a whole girls' night plus Matt. He tried to talk to me and walk with me, etc., but I just stayed distant and acted like he wasn't there. I know, that's right. I actually felt bad that I ignored him. Girl, why? Like, what? What? It was so hard for me to act cool with something that I'm not cool with. I literally felt like my skin was crawling the whole night, and I bought a stress headache upon myself, wondering why the fuck he thought it was okay for me to meet him for the first time along with a bitch he previously stuck his dangling in. Girl, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Like, what? As the night ends, the lounge we went to is literally walking distance from Summer's apartment, and I was Matt and his friend's ride, the girl. She was trying to tell me to just make them get an Uber to their Airbnb, but I still felt like that would have been messed up since we took them out. Girl, you did not take them anywhere. You did not take them out. Like, why do you feel like you owe them all this shit? Like, they might as well just followed you what you were about to do for the night anyway. Like, you did not owe them shit. What the fuck? Naja, tell me when I opened my backseat door to grab my purse, I saw this bitch's phone, the girl that was his friend, in the back seat. And mind you, their Airbnb was 15 minutes away, so not only did this bitch forget her phone, she wasn't missing it either. Mind you, it's like 2 a.m. Summer was pissed, and so was I, to be honest. I texted him, your girl left her phone, and walked in Summer's apartment and wound it down. He Ubered to us and called me when he arrived at our complex. My sis Summer is like, girl, I'm gonna come with you. I get the phone out of my car and give it to him, and he's telling me, thanks so much, it was fun, we're probably going to go do the rodeo tomorrow, and is kind of trying to make plans with me again, even though I literally ignored him this whole night. Summer then yelled to him, where's your girlfriend? Petty. As he starts to walk back into his Uber, he stopped and yells back at her, she's not my girl, so it don't matter. And he gives a I could choke you out stare that low-key scared me. He's huge, 6 foot plus, muscular, and his veins were all bulging out his neck. Ew, like. Summer looks back at him before she opened the gate to get back to her apartment and goes, you don't matter, you stupid. She called him a stupid bitch. Oh my God. Summer said, fuck it, we going ham today. And I literally covered my mouth. Bitch, he was shook as fuck and didn't know what to say. He just watched us walk into the gate and slam the car door. Needless to say, he did make multiple attempts to hang out with me that week, so I had to tell him what was up, because clearly he didn't understand why I was ghosting him. I told him that before he found us that day, the girl told us they were friends with benefits, and that I felt like he lied to me because there were no other friends flying out to begin with. He explained everything to me. Him and old girl only messed around a few times, but they're more friends than friends with benefits, and that he was gonna surprise old girl with the other friends, but the buddy passes didn't go through and whatnot. Girl, that just sounded like such a reach that did, like, you could just tell, like, nobody stretched before they came up with that excuse. Like, usually when people make excuses, it'd be the most over the rainbow, like, what even was that? Like, that was so hard to keep up with. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? But I'm not stupid. The Airbnb could not fit more than 2 people to begin with. He explained everything else to me, and I definitely felt like I gave him closure because I know he was confused as to why Summer kept cursing him out throughout the night. That's basically the end of the story. Oh my god, there's so many pictures and shit. But my question to you is, was I wrong for getting upset he was sharing an Airbnb and a bed with his fuck buddy? I feel like you didn't really go into detail on your relationship with him, with Matt. Like, hold on, I'm about to scroll to the top. Did you tell, were y'all in a relationship? Like, I'm confused. Let me see. I've been talking to this boy Matt for a little bit over a month. Okay, for one, y'all have only been talking for a month. So y'all are in the talking stage. Y'all were only talking for a month. Y'all were not in a relationship. It's not like he cheated on you. I feel like your feelings were justified, but it's not like he cheated because y'all were never in a relationship. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it was only a month. You didn't lose like a year of your life with this fuckboy. You know, just let him go. Like, it's not a huge deal. But your feelings were definitely valid because I would have felt like tried too. Like, even if it was just like, I don't know, I just would have felt tried too. So, I mean, it's not on the same level as him cheating on you or anything, but I would have felt like my time was wasted. So she asked that, was she justified for getting upset? Then she said, I'm sure he planned this trip out before he even met me, and I know I can't really get mad because we were only talking, like I said. And should I feel guilty that I feel like I kind of ruined his trip? No, because like I said, you didn't owe him shit. He could have did his whole little trip without you. Like, it was just weird. I really felt like he thought he was about to have like a little Playboy bunny experience, but it didn't happen. He was happy to finally meet me, and it turned out to be a disaster, and then I ghosted him for half the trip. I'd ask if you think I should give him another chance, but I know myself well, and I definitely won't. I was about to say, that'd be very un-Virgo of you to give this man a chance. Like, what? I just can't do liars, period, and this trip just tainted the way I see him. Luckily, these questions aren't life or death, so it's totally fine if you don't answer me right away, because either way, I'm probably done with him. But I have literally been trying my hardest not to apologize to him for it going down this way. Also, here's some pictures of me and Summer. She's the white girl, and I'm the black girl. Let's see. Well, y'all are both cute. I've been waiting to see this video for the longest. Like, what is this video? Let me see. Oh, it's just you in the car. Is Summer there? Like, or is this just you showing off your twists? Oh, there's Summer. What's up? What's good, Summer? You and Summer, y'all are both baddies. Like, bad bitches unite. I know that's right. But, girl, honestly, everybody talking about they want to see Summer. Summer is a baddie. She's really cute. But old girl who sent in the story is cute too. But honestly, y'all, ooh, this one is long.com. This might be the next one. But honestly, I feel like you should leave him the fuck alone. Be glad that it was only a month and just move on. Just take the L and move the fuck on. I mean, y'all weren't dating. He didn't cheat on you. It was just very inconvenient and very, like, shady looking. So I get your feelings are very much justified. I just wouldn't give too many fucks about him. Let me see. What do you guys have to say in the comments? Somebody said Team Summer for sure. I know that's right. I know that's freaking right. Because, ooh, girl, that was a hot ass mess. Someone said, I'm so glad Summer was there to stick up for her. I know. And just to constantly remind him, like, bro, you ain't shit. Like, we're just chilling. Somebody said she not a Virgo. Summer was a Scorpio, and the girl who sent in the story was a Virgo. Someone said go find somebody else. Someone said this started about Lucy, and I stayed for Summer. Somebody said this is their favorite water. This is my favorite water, too. I just like that it has a little handle. Someone said there's more to your chart than sun signs. Yes, there is, but we are not about to make this a freaking zodiac sign video right now. We have 10 more minutes, and I want to get this last story out, and it's called Grown Ass Tea with Ratchetivity and Fights Included, the party that got us all the way fucked up. Let me know when you guys are ready, because I want to bust this story out and I want to go get my curry. So let me know when y'all are ready. We might go over 3 o'clock today because this was a little bit long. We have another Summer. A fake name is Summer in this story. So don't get confused. So another Summer and another Airbnb and another 22-year-old turning 23. So don't get confused. This is a completely new Summer, new person, everything, okay? So, hey Naja, what's up? I'm 22 years old, but once you read this, I'm sure I'm gonna be 23. Not because you take forever to read the teas, but because I turned 23 in the last week of August. Well, happy belated birthday. It is definitely October because I've been slipping and we're like fucking 3 months behind, so yeah. Anyways, girl, let me dive into the tea. My bestie Summer and I thought it would be fun to throw a 4th of July party. We rented an Airbnb and messaged our group message the address just a couple of days before the party. Because the parties we've thrown in the past have really only been kickbacks. I'm guessing that's what you were trying to abbreviate. I've never seen anybody abbreviate kickbacks before, but we assume this one would be no different. Maybe 30 people at most. 30 people is a kickback to you? See, we be having that same problem here in Jacksonville too. Like, people be like, oh, slide to the kickback, and then I show up expecting there to only be like 5 people, and there's like fucking 40 people. That's not a kickback. That is a party, okay? So, no sis, so many people came through. I honestly couldn't even give an estimate, and it was wild. We had a stripper pole, at least 20 people brought bottles, and Summer got some food catered. My friend group was so excited because we had successfully threw a party, but quickly, everything turned left. I know that's right. I hate hosting shit. I only do kickbacks. I don't do parties. I only do kickbacks, and the max I would let in my house are like 7 people, 7 to 10 people. I'm trying to think. I did a kickback in high school at my house, and it was like, yeah, like 10 people, and I knew all of them. Like, every time you throw a party, it's like, yeah, it's lit, but it's your house. You got to clean up, you got to watch it, you got to make sure people don't steal. Like, it's too much. So around 12 a.m., I got my limit of being drunk and decided to get some Whataburger. Oh my God, what is up with y'all in Whataburger in today's Tribe Tea? That shit's nasty. It's very nasty. My cousin who was sober drove me out there and back. But bitch, the second I got back, I soon found out that my disappearance brought the party to shambles. Right, like, why would you not already have food at your party? Why would you leave your party? Like, what the fuck? That's like rule number 1. When you throw a party at your own spot, you never leave the spot, and you make sure that there's food there. Like, I don't know, maybe people don't do them like they used to no more. I don't know, girl, but whenever I throw something, there's always food. Like, I would never throw shit where there wasn't alcohol or food. Like, why are we leaving the house? We're fucked up. That's the beauty of throwing a party at your own house, is that you can get fucked up at home and not have to worry about driving anywhere. And yo ass drove to the fucking Whataburger and thought that your house would be okay when you came back. Well, the Airbnb, which you're paying for, which is worse. One of my friends, Jess, got noticeably drunk, and 4 fandoms dudes were trying to run a train on her. Luckily, she was able to run downstairs into a room and lock the door. What? But in the downstairs room, another friend of mine was trying to have a private time with another guy from the party. My friend that ran away, Jess, decided to call one of our guy friend, Doug, who was super protective over us and a little crazy. It was understandable because she was scared, but calling Doug is definitely a last case scenario. Doug, who was just outside and drunk, busted through the house with the quickness, just throwing hands. Okay, damn. He got into the room Jess was hiding in with Laura and just started scrapping with a random guy that Laura was in there with. At this time, we created a scene downstairs and tried to explain to Doug that this is not one of the guys that was trying to hurt Jess, but he was not trying to hear it. He was just trying to give anyone this work, and he didn't care who the fuck it was at this point. What in the hell is going on? In the midst of trying to fight, Doug ended up hitting my girl Summer in the back of her head. I would have been like, everybody get the fuck out. The second somebody tried to freaking assault my friend, everybody's getting the fuck out the Airbnb. If you are not in the group chat, you are not allowed to be at this party. Everybody getting the fuck out. Like, once Doug's on that rampage, everybody gotta get the fuck out. Summer kicked the 4 boys that were trying to hurt Jess, and the boys started calling Summer out of her name. But my girl Laura told the boys the next one that calls Summer a hoe will get popped in the mouth. Why aren't y'all kicking them out? Just kick them out. Like, a lot of people dipped, but Doug and the random guy Laura was with were still trying to fight. For it felt like an hour we were trying to keep them apart. But the randoms kept coming back for more. The random had a friend that was on the cusp of tears because he was belligerently drunk. There would be times where the random would leave but then come back to call Laura a bitch or something. Doug, for the 5th time, taking off his shirt again. Before you know, they're swinging. Look, honestly, I would have been like, y'all could take that outside. I would have kicked Doug out and I would have kicked the dudes out, and I would have been like, y'all could just scrap outside, and I would have just closed the door and had me and the rest of the homegirls in the Airbnb, because honestly, I would have been so over it at that point. Like, finally, the randoms Uber came, what felt like forever, and they left. Doug and his 2 friends decided to go to Waffle House and invited me, Jess, Summer, and Laura along. Doug and his friends went ahead of us to Waffle House. We pull up and find Doug and his 2 friends huddled around a group of maybe 4 people. Are they trying to fight again? Like, what the fuck? So, your friends just be fighting. Like, why can't we just have a peaceful night? We didn't notice at the time, but apparently there was a whole separate altercation going on that we were about to walk into. So we walked up to Doug and asked him what's up, if he'd eaten, and before we had a chance to reach Doug, one of the girls in the group decided to yell out, "Who the fuck are all these hoes and what are they trying to do?" Girl, honestly, have y'all never heard of delivery? Like, I don't know where you live at, but I know pizza is almost 24 hours. They deliver pizza until like 2 in the morning here. Why do y'all keep leaving the safety of the Airbnb? Stay in the Airbnb, order some fucking pizza, and wind down with the homies. Y'all are doing the most. Y'all are doing way too much movement. Like, y'all need to stay at the Airbnb, get fucked up with the homies, no outside altercations. Like, what the fuck? One of the girls started going off on Summer. I lost it completely and blacked out. I only remember saying, "Bitch, if you trying to fight, let's go." But what you're not about to do is talk to her like that. Summer walked up mad close to this bitch. Summer almost got within punching distance and just kept yelling, "I could fight, I could fight." Y'all need to go home, because this is embarrassing. Oh my God, I just burped up my water. This is embarrassing. Y'all need to go home. Y'all are in the parking lot screaming about how y'all can fight. Y'all not fighting. Y'all are just yelling. Y'all are drunk. Y'all are doing the most. Y'all should have stayed home. Y'all are just a drunken mess. Y'all are being very ratchet for no reason. Doug is doing too fucking much. Now y'all doing too fucking much. Y'all are just drunk. Should have called it a night. I don't know who's driving y'all around. Like, what is going on here? So, I'm gonna fast forward because nobody ends up fighting. It's just a lot of like verbalization of, "Oh, you can beat my ass. I'm gonna beat your ass. Then I'm gonna fight you. No, I'm gonna fight you." So we're gonna skip a little bit. So, blah, 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 blah. So Summer left the Airbnb in the care of 3 friends that she thought she trusted. But when we got back to the Airbnb, the friends were gone, and so was $600 worth of brand new speakers Summer had just bought from the night before. That was definitely an L we all took. How do y'all keep hanging out with these trash ass people? Like, why couldn't it have been an actual kickback with just the people from the group chat? Like, why did y'all have all of these people? So we assumed it was the 3 friends she trusted that jacked our speakers, but they claimed they did not and that someone had to have come in after them. But why the fuck would they leave without letting us know? So we could tell them how to lock up or wait for us to come back. Anyway, besides all that random ass drama, the party was lit, at least while it lasted. Summer and I both decided we aren't having another party for a long ass time. But if we did, we will definitely charge guys to get in because they were the main ones causing trouble and stealing shit, and we most definitely needed to be reimbursed for the literal pain, punches, and drama we took. Summer wants to hire a bouncer so us girls aren't the ones kicking people out as well because damn, guys are so disrespectful. I think that the worst part is I've had a charged up taser for 2 years now, and this would have been the perfect opportunity to use it. That's my story though. I hope it was interesting enough to make the tribe tea and was not too long. Love you, girl, and keep up the good work. Girl, honestly, hiring a bouncer, like, this all seems a bit much. Why not just do kickbacks and just chill with the homies? Like, why do you have to make it like this huge spectacle of a party with bouncers and fights? Like, it's like y'all want to spend money on bouncers, but y'all don't want to spend money on catering for the party. Like, y'all don't want to spend money on things that could prevented this. Like, for example, not inviting randoms, having food at the house, having your own liquor, only inviting your friends, not having randoms. Like, it could have all been prevented. Somebody said some of y'all don't need to drink. I know that's right, because I haven't been a belligerent drunk since I was like in college. Like, y'all, some people just don't need to drink. Some people just don't need to drink. Imagine being the Airbnb owner, right? That's why I don't see how people do Airbnb. I would never put my property on no fucking Airbnb, because the girls be getting fucked up and be leaving the Airbnb in the hands of strangers. Like, what? Somebody said they had catered food. Obviously not, because they ass was out going to the fucking Waffle House, going to the Whataburger. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, I don't know. That shit couldn't have been me. That shit could not have been me, because I wouldn't even throw a party that big. Like, I only do kickbacks, so I don't know. Somebody said they feel like they're under 21. She said that she's 23, so I don't know. But someone said she had catering. Well, if you had catering, then why the fuck did you go to Whataburger and go to freaking Waffle House? You should have just got pizza. Like, this isn't even ratchet. This is just like a mess. Like, honestly, this is just a mess. But that's pretty much it for today's Tribe Tea, guys. Thank you for chilling with me for this hour for the live segment. I'm about to go and get some food. There's going to be tons of cool stuff going on this week. I'm going to be doing some piercing reviews and stuff like that, because I got hella jewelry. There's going to be a story time this week, because I didn't get to do one last week. And yeah, there might be a mukbang. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm about to go order my food. I hope you guys have an awesome Wednesday. This is the start of my week. Hope you guys are having an awesome Wednesday. And I will see you guys next time. I'm also going to be doing a review on this wig soon. Don't know if it'll be this week or next week, but if you guys want info on this wig, just stay tuned. And yeah, okay, I'm done rambling. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody.